Hey there. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Angel, and today I just want to share something simple. My journey from being an international student to now working full time as a senior consultant in AI and ML in one of the most beautiful yet the most unpredictable city, Melbourne. Now, I'm not here to give you advice. I just want to share what the ride has really looked like for me. The late nights, the stress of getting my COE, the stress of getting my visa, the homesickness, the tiny wins, and maybe something in my story will feel familiar to you as well. Now, I still remember stepping off that plane with my backpack and a stomach full of excitement and fear. I was officially an international student, new continent, new rules, and new slangs. It felt like everyone around me had a map, and I was just trying to figure out where the toilets were. The first few weeks were weird. Orientation felt like speed dating. I smiled a lot to hide the fact that I didn't know how the transport card actually worked. But I would still call my family late night just to hear something familiar, even if it was my dad and my mum telling me not to eat junk food. That period, it was tough, not because of the academics, but everything else. Figuring out how to balance casual work, classes, cooking, finding good friends, and just existing. Now, I didn't feel like I was failing, but I definitely didn't feel like I was winning either. I have always been into tech, and I came here hoping to have a career in AI and ML, but I quickly realized how much I did not know. There were people building amazing projects, talking about transformer models, edge deployments, and I was still there trying to figure out how to install Python without actually breaking my laptop. For a while, I just felt small. I would look at job postings and think, there's no way I'll ever match these requirements. And imposter syndrome? Oh, good, you asked. That moved in with me like a roommate. But weirdly, it was in those low key, quiet nights, I'll be up debugging and looking at some of my broken codes or watch a YouTube tutorial for the fifth time because I wanted to make something work. Not the code necessarily, but me. I started realizing it's okay not to get it all done at once. I just had to stay curious. Now, interestingly, working part time while studying was another whole world. I did gigs that had nothing to do with tech just to survive. I have worked as a mentor, I have worked as a tutor, and anything else that basically helped me keep the rent paid and the lights on. Some weeks I had 3 assignments, 2 shifts, and zero motivation to be honest. And yet I kept going, mostly because I didn't have a choice. I used to feel embarrassed at times that I wasn't focusing 100% on my career. But honestly, looking back, that juggling act actually taught me more than anything else did. It taught me resilience, how to wake up tired but show up anyway, how to manage time when it feels like you have none, and how to celebrate some small victories, whether it's making new friends, getting your TF-IDF model to run without crushing your laptop, or maybe having a good meal after the end of the day. Now I work full time as a senior consultant in AI and ML, and even saying that out loud still feels strange. Melbourne feels like home. I have got my favorite coffee spot, my go-to walk-alongs, football club that I can rely on in form of Melbourne Victory, and a community and a set of really good friends who grew around me. But sometimes I still catch myself feeling like that student with that 23 kg suitcase, nervous, unsure, but hopeful. The truth is that the version of me never really left. He just grew up a bit. I learned to breathe through the chaos, learned that it's okay to ask for help, and learned that it's okay to know what's next. And sometimes it's not okay to know what's next as well, as long as you keep going. So, yeah, that's a little glimpse into my journey. No big secrets, no 10-step plan, just a lot of figuring things out the hard way. And if you are someone who is walking a similar path right now, I see you. If you're not, well, thanks for just listening. Feel free to drop a comment or don't. I'm just glad you are here. Till next time, stay curious and take care of yourself. I am Angel, and this was just a small story.